We have come to the conclusion of the event that has been happening at Serere CDC, headed by TDELF, that is Theno Debate and Literary Forensics. We are with the Executive Director of the NGO, and he is going to talk to us about today's event. Yes, good evening, Mr. Obore.
Yeah, good evening, sir.
How has this event been?
It has really proved a point that even the least and the youngest can perform if they have the right facilitators and the right trainers.
So when did it start? When did you guys come to Serere?
We started on Monday, early this week. It's when we started training these children in various aspects.
Could you please break down those aspects?
The activities were writing, debate, poetry, drama, and leadership. And of course, quiz is just something that is learned. It's an activity that they do it on stage. They don't need to train for it. They have to get acquainted with it prior. The common questions that they study at school, issues of socioeconomic dispensations.
Today has been a different one. We have always had a bit mature people in this program, but today we had really young ones. How has it been with them?
It has been quite hectic. You know, training P1 and P2 kids is not a joking subject. You have to repeat over and over again for them to grasp, because their minds are still young. But with the grace God has given us, you know, besides training, we didn't only train, but we impart. Imparting means you give yourself whole, you give the spiritual bit of yourself to them, and they learn from you. They learn through imitation, they learn through observation. So that's what we have been doing, using basics, using analogy, common examples, common things they see around to explain complex issues, and that is the fruit of our work now.
How did the parents welcome this exercise?
They were very excited, they were very joyous. Actually, some of them say this is something we've been waiting for. Okay. This is something that has never happened in this area. Thank you for bringing wisdom to these young ones. Actually, they are growing and becoming leaders of greatness, because you already set the course for them.
Maybe someone who doesn't know TDELF very well, can you please tell them?
TDELF Debate and Literary Forensics is a youth-focused organization. The word phronesis is a word it's a Greek word that means the wisdom that gives you the mode of action. It gives you the freedom to choose which action to use, whichever thing you want to do. Now, this organization deals in debate, human rights, and diverse literary works and arts for the youth populace. We want to see that a young populace is in the right course of life. You know, we're directing them to be future leaders, great leaders of tomorrow, who are supposed to change the world, refocusing their energies for actual nation building. You know, that's our mandate, that's our honor, that's our responsibility and our passion, to see that there is a transformed youth in a society, and which the old people, the elders, look up to as the future of their country, of their communities.
So when is the next TDELF event?
The next engagement, because COVID-19 has opened up, there is the lockdown. We have many youth institutions and child institutions who are calling us up. So anytime soon, whenever we are called, we are ready to give them our services.
Should we say TDELF works all over Uganda, or it's just part in TESO?
TDELF is not only Uganda. That will call us only champions of TESO. We are cross-cutting. We are not limited. I even want to say we are international. All right. Because we work with also our partners are international organizations. So by that record, we are international.
Thank you for your time.
Your name?
I am called
Biachika Ivan. Today TDELF was actually in Serere here, and they came to the CDC where you are a leader. How do you feel?
First of all, I want to appreciate TDELF with the survivors. It is an opportunity to come and engage our beneficiaries. When we first contacted TDELF, we had fears on the age bracket because we felt our children are so young. But at least from the expression that we have had today, we have seen that they are a good team that can impact our beneficiaries. We have a call that just to continue engaging them as our beneficiaries are growing. And also it is an advantage because as they are young, they can give us another advantage that we can continue grooming them with time. So we are so happy today for TDELF for all the participation and engagement and everything they have done. We really appreciate their work.
During the training that TDELF actually had with the young kids, did you have thoughts that this would be possible?
Initially, I had fears, but with time, I just kept looking and seeing the confidence and how they were developing, and I really thought it would be possible. And by yesterday and Friday, I was going through the classes they were doing. That is Martha, Gloria, and Emma. I was going through their classes, and I really saw that it was possible that we can have this engagement and we can continue with this thing to be possible that has occurred today.
So do you plan of having another kind of event like this, or do you plan for something else?
Yeah, we plan for something bigger. The only challenge is that maybe our children are still young. Today we just only had like 52, but we are thinking of hundreds of them because we selected those ones who are above 8, and they are the ones we have had. But as we are looking at time, as they are growing, we can have a big number. And this has also been an impression. We have thought that it is possible, and they have really showed us that it is possible, so we can continue engaging them. We may not engage them again, it may be like this, but we shall have to be calling them on an occasion to come and engage with our beneficiaries, because we have really seen the work they are doing. It's good.
Your message to the parents and the public outside there?
The message to the parents and the public, one thing I've seen, it is us who can build the confidence amongst our children. That is the first thing. 2, we need to continue being the caretakers of our children. As we are looking at the times, as we are looking at COVID, as we are looking at each and everything, we can come out boldly, and we protect the rights of our children, engage them in home schools, and we ensure that we are developing them as future leaders, looking at the training, looking at the facilitations, looking at all that we have had today. We are the ones who can take on this role and we see future leaders in this nation.
Kedi kesi duelo lolo poto opedosi ya bolopol otoma abole asile no agele gela kapa yare drama aje ajasira bobo achekiro kapanate epo etrikere nu cheda kere ido anyini kokwane edakita certificate no obuiteleka ka kedu alu kesi akesa uriak to raje nbe awuri kalu ya be puko to request akaulo na kesi due apelo abole ya elagano lolo la itere kina lo idue lo epunoi yoga berejo atibong
yoga noi
bia bojo
jokuna
ngabe kone kiror
rengo Florence omunyokol
bia bi pupi ajo isana nguiteji koni koku eja ya bolo kidinga nen
akupinga ya lama ne polo noi
kupinga ya lama noi ijeni jo beti akiroti ngune epero se esoma onu kwa ena arabolo lolo ja pero anyi koni koku be echobe kon kukuno yatara bokera cho albone gela kina ile majo ne someroda
nera beddo lo ngesinga nyumbe chobete niko ka be e joki ko kaji una aboiso kata ngupani tutorere aina nganya jula kin kame nyeka koko nara anyu ngomesi swa mai kwangina ko tire kata suringa lakar keda yelam kinda noi ne polo noi
atuko bane shon kon koko
ni pitu yes
ko yabo pede so mona kran de kata no
chut ne sume kete katao
ewo
ni swama
yo ga berejo da tibong
togano
bia bo chut ngabe kiror
chongata
bia bi pupi ajo
afunga ya lama noi
bia lama noi obu akona peso pedo eso mauna akirone tegele kina lolo noi bia boyo ijo isumana mko kwena kironu sekara bolo yanyu na kironu somasi
lolo nganyu mbere lolo nu
so
eji
atu to bani shomi pesiri ejamu lolo jo atu bokno ko kena akokora arabo bia
asunga tu working
leza tu working ibu buni satu pakin
ya lama
yo ka bere joda bia bo chut atangi muri alo lojo noi
kola ya lama tai ebo
ngabe kiror
satu rai po Florence
lo kira atekero lo neseseni jobe bia be recupe ajo kon ko ketele karu ngaranane abolo ne la gano ngoni puido e kwaen
abeite apupide kata ya lama ne de parata ta
kari kibere ye kari ki Atu bane shomi konku. Shompifo. Okay.
Roda chauri akangun yakingana nyombo message gilimo kyo case.
Kata ngalimo en case dai sini ko ikini case dueda jauta boli aso. Swama te kes de drama sitere ngare ne kese de chaido. Tetere ina kin kes da mame kuria kate tunga. Ne jatar keso drama nera sito joko. Mambo be kuria kitunga da. Sinya ko kitingo kesida ya ti kese duwe apona kirokata no.
Kopane goli somero bia iyo ikeri konduora ina ikote kwa bidare yo kesora ina ikaru yare ikeri goli somero yi.
Dara kesoreba mame pone golo la gitrade
Mami chane te irim.
Mamu chut. Mami pinete.
Aya, yala.
Renting ofiso jas ne pene.
Kon kirbo?
Jai.
Kon kirbo?
Katral po.
Dola la pese.
Ketro rakiro perpetua shianu.
Aya, yala manoi.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's join our hands together as we invite the Inspector General of Government, a very big lady, Madame Betty Kamia. Clap for her, ladies and gentlemen.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Betty Kamia. The best solution that answers almost all crimes in Africa. Very important in the social economy, spiritual and political areas of life. In line with the local, national and international law, the death penalty for sex offenders and the sex offenders for the death penalty for our own sake should not be ignored. Ladies and gentlemen, there is no idea more true and much more better in